Chela Huiti, like this title implies, finally getting into some action. My dad left me up here, so I'm by myself, and he said this is where he shot at a bull a couple days prior, so here I'm in back up here. I heard something sneaking up over the knob, checked me out, and so I got my bow ready and I was watching in these trees here. Little calf came check out what I was. Maybe he's looking for another mom or something. I'm not sure. But all I saw was him. He ended up. I think he was at like 40, maybe a little less. And he probably came up to like 10, 13, something like that. Tell you what, if this guy was a spike, probably would have been drawn back and shot by now. But we'll just sit and watch. That was me just seeing what would happen, but bang. Really fresh rub right here. If you see those branches, they're pretty green. Just more fresh rubs. Super bright white and green pine needles. Man, it's beautiful out here. A little bit of rain clouds. So I got two bulls out in front of me. One's on the left, one's on the right, and they're kinda on either side of a hill, like that goes down to a valley. And that one on the left, that's where I had that calf walk into me earlier today. I'm waiting to see if I can get another bugle from either one of them on film here. the sound of that bugle, my dad is back with me hunting. My dad got this bull bugling just as daybreak, and we moved into the thick reap rod, found a little opening, and we could hear him walking around back and forth. But yeah, he was bugling, walking around. We thought we were going to get like a 5-yard shot in frontal. We sat up on this guy for probably a good 20-30 minutes. Then we backed out to our trail and headed looking for more bugles. We get down here where my dad has a camera and seeing a bunch of fresh rubs all over the place. I see a spot where it looked like maybe a bear ran up a tree. I don't know if you heard that, but that there was a bull chuckling right before my dad cow called. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure we couldn't get this bull to commit, and we thought it walked off bugling, and we heard another bugle coming from my back left from where I'm looking, and so we set up on that bull, and I got a glimpse of him. Can you tell if he was pissed off after that one? So we switched up onto that other bull we heard coming in, and I'm not joking, this is probably the biggest bull I've ever seen, and maybe my eyes just were deceiving me, but I saw a trail here on my right that it looked like he was going to walk around this big root wad in front of me, but he was out there probably 60, maybe a little more than 60 yards on the edge of that tree line in front of me. This the bull about to scream. I'll try to zoom in here where he walks right along the edge. That was the sound of him ripping up a tree there on the other side of that brush. Still going. So here he comes, massive bull. Keep your eyes peeled here. And he just does a little sneak in here and keeps his eyes watching, looking at everything. I think he caught me once, but let's try to speed it up because it's not looking like good footage here yet. Here's where he walks out, and you can kind of see his tines, but he's walking away, and he gives us one last bugle, but yep. And I do believe that was another bull and not my dad. I think we had like 3 or 4 bulls going off just here on this little knob. I moved in a little closer just to watch his tines walking away through the woods, but I end up walking back over to my dad and spook one just probably like 35 yards right on the edge of the reap rod. It just takes off through the reap rod. I don't get it on video, but that's what happens like probably 5 minutes after this. This morning here we kind of bumped into a little herd walking in, super dark, and we end up catching up with them and calling something. So you can't see because it's obviously dark, but this light's just slowly coming in. There's a meadow probably like 30-40 yards through the trees in front of us, and we had this elk run right down the meadow and right through the trees, and it's walking towards us, maybe standing in front of us. But you'll hear my dad here say, "Zach, there it is, shoot it." And it's just a fuzzy horn spike, so my wife will definitely be hating for me not shooting, but I just couldn't do it. I really wish I could zoom in on the elk right here. It's probably like 20 yards when my dad tells me to shoot, but I can't see. It's too dark. Jarvis and Nance. Sorry, it's not working, guys. The spike here is frontal, but he's probably like 20, 22 yards, maybe less, just staring at us. I brought the bow up because I figured I've been staring at him long enough. Should probably just shoot him. And that's when he wised up and decided to run off back with the herd.
Really? Pretty sturdy, or what? Found a calf somebody shot.
I don't even know if anybody shot this. There was no rod head, hole, no nothing. It's just that foam from the mouth. Here my dad points out a cow that's crossing the meadow. I think it might have been the calf of this cow, and maybe she was looking for it.
Oh, yeah. It's a cow. Looking for a calf. close up when she sees her calf.
Now we got a bull down there at the corner of the meadow where we first thought we heard a bull. Big one too.
To 7. Or 7, 7.
So that guy was excited. In that last clip, you could see he moved into the right side of this meadow coming into the timber. And so he set up and started calling. Yeah, it got pretty crazy. I moved forward here to get a better angle on a trail I think he's coming on to mirror the meadow, you know, so he can kind of keep his eyes up and see everything in front of him. So I try to come up, get a better spot at maybe where he'd peek his head out.
Oh my God. Right. That's a fresh rib. It's on the other side.